Hello and welcome back everybody to the channel. Join me in today's review of a Mercedes-Benz GLB 200D. Before we go any further in the review, special thanks to Jolly AUTOline, Mercedes-Benz dealership here in Zagreb, for making this video possible. I will put all the info in the description below. Welcome back everybody. Like I said in the very beginning, in today's review we will go through all exterior and interior details. We will check the practicality test, of course, of this new Mercedes-Benz GLB. This is a very popular city crossover SUV, very similar in design and of course the same platform as the GLA or even Mercedes-Benz B-Class. A little bit more boxier design, a little bit more SUV style type of a vehicle, so it's very popular because it's practical and also you sit a little bit higher from the ground. Let's start this exterior walk around with a front end design and details. New grille design with a huge Mercedes-Benz logo in the center and some type of chrome bits on these left and right. We have LED daytime running lights and basic LED headlights. I will put the car on at the very end so we see those in action. Also on a lowest part there are some useful front parking sensors and some chrome bits on this lowest part. If we now go quickly on a passenger side profile, these are 18-inch, I think, yes, 18-inch wheels and tires. A very cool design with this gloss black inner section, very popular now with the most Mercedes-Benz models. I know that huge wheels are now the standard, but I personally think that on this GLB, these 18-inch looks really nice. We have LED turn signals on a side mirrors, and with this model we have keyless go system. Speaking about chrome bits, all around these windows on this lowest part and also on the upper section we have more of those metal parts or chrome bits, even here on a door handles and this on a lowest part. We have also the roof bars, very useful if you need to put some maybe extra storage on the roof. And now we come to the part that differences this GLB from a, let's say, GLA, and that is this rear end, which is actually a little bit larger, a little bit more boxy in design, and of course more practical, especially in the rear seats and in the boot. Now we come to a rear end. For a 2024 model year, there are some slight updates with the GLB, similar like we saw with the GLA and also A-Class and B-Class. Rear lights and the front daytime running lights have been a little bit changed. More of that chrome bits on this last section with a rear parking sensors. On the driver's side there is a fuel filler cap for your diesel. Like I said earlier, this particular model is powered by a 2-liter diesel engine, 200D, 150 horsepower, probably one of the most popular powertrains, at least here in my country. Also a 1.3-liter petrol engine is a very popular choice. Now let's proceed with the review. We will check the practicality test of this popular family-friendly crossover SUV, and the boot opening, it opens electronically, which is very nice and premium feature. You can also close it electronically. Let's now talk a little bit about this boot and the boot design. More than 550 liters you get with this GLB, and being a practical SUV, the boot opening is huge. Just take a look how wide this boot opening is, and of course how much height there is with this boot. Shopping bag hook on a passenger and also on a driver side. A little bit of extra storage in these plastic compartments on each side. You have this useful shelf. Of course, you can fold down these rear seats individually if you need to slide and carry, of course, some larger items. Also, you can remove this textile floor mat and it reveals a little bit of extra storage. One light on a driver's side and this plastic protective part which is flat. That is one great feature if you need to slide some larger and heavier items. Now we will close this. One great feature I forgot to mention, I'm about 184 centimeters. This boot opening is really high, so there is no way I would hit my head on this plastic protective part. Now we will close this again electronically. And we will check the rear seats and the rear door opening angle, which is almost 90 degrees, which is great. And there is one great feature I can tell you right away, and that is the doors cover the entire side skirt. That is something worth mentioning, especially now in the winter months. Let's now talk a little bit about this door design and materials in general. Even though this is a very small vehicle in the Mercedes-Benz lineup, and also this particular model is not a top trim model, the materials are actually very, very nice. Just take a look here in the back, very soft, some type of leather material with a nice light or maybe silver contrasting stitching. Similar approach here in the center part with even softer leather materials. Some type of metal door handles and door pockets you can maybe put 2 half-liter bottles. With this model we have very useful, especially now in the winter months, rubber floor mats. The rear seats design and materials are actually the best for this type of vehicles. You have this center part in some type of dark gray fabric, and also these outside parts are in that leather material with silvery or light gray contrasting stitching. Isofix anchor points on each side with a center armrest finished in leather and 2 cup holders. And welcome now from a rear seats of a new GLB. I put this driver's seat on my ideal sitting position. I'm about 184 centimeters, and this is my knee room and also my foot room. For my head I have plenty of space. In the back we have one LED light on each side with some useful hooks. This is now the door opening angle from the inside. Behind the rear seats we have some useful nets and storage, and also behind the passenger front seat a little bit of extra storage here on this center tunnel, and I think, yes, extra storage also in the lowest part with 2 USB-C charging ports. Overall, if you need to carry, let's say, 2 adults of my size, I don't think there will be any issues for a longer journeys. Now you can see here in the front folding side mirrors. If I open the door, keyless access of course, and this is your way in, similar like you saw in the back. Very wide door opening angle. Design and materials similar like in the back, even nicer with this some type of stars in this upper section. I think these seats are also heated, especially useful now in the winter months. Mercedes-Benz plaque here on this side skirt, and these are now the front seats. Very nice in design, and I think adequate side support in this lowest part. One cool detail with these floor mats, you have this Mercedes-Benz logo. And now welcome from a passenger front seat. Let's talk a little bit about design and materials, soft materials, even here on this upper dash. Very cool design and some type of turbine effect for the air vents. Also here in the center, more of those triangular Mercedes-Benz stars, some type of metal effect, but this is not a real metal, of course. Let's open the glove box. I would say pretty large in size. This is now the center part, finished in that very now popular these days piano black or gloss black. You can open it, it reveals a little bit of extra storage, USB-C charging port, and 2 cup holders. If you remember from a previous Mercedes-Benz A-Class, B-Class and so on models, in this center part we had that some type of touchpad. Now it's a little bit of extra storage. You control everything on this touch-sensitive infotainment system. In the rear, center armrest, which of course you can open it, 2 USB-C charging ports and a little bit of extra storage. One very interesting and cool detail that I've noticed, if you open this vanity mirror, you have this LED light, of course, but it clicks. So it's very, very cool. I don't know how much you can see and hear, of course, in the camera, but it's very cool in design. Let's go now and check the driver's seat. And welcome now from a driver's seat of a new Mercedes-Benz GLB. In front of me, huge digital dials or digital screen, very nice and sharp graphics, and as you can see we have the traffic sign recognition system and On the right we have the Mercedes-Benz center infotainment system, very easy and very sharp to operate. This is your home screen, navigation, phone, radio and so on. If we slide it, media, apps, comfort. Let's go quickly check the stats, some help, vehicle. As you can probably tell, it is very easy and intuitive, very sharp to operate. Ambient lighting, this is your, we can now change the color. We can go also with the multi-beam. So much going on, especially with the ambient lights with the Mercedes-Benz. Such a cool thing to see, more and more features and so on. I will not go through all details, of course, just for you so you can see in action. And now we have some type of green ambient lighting I put. This is the navigation. Here we are at the Mercedes-Benz dealership, Jolly AUTOline here in Zagreb. Very sharp and very, let's quickly check if there is a 2D and 3D navigation. I will not go, of course, through all details, just for you so you can see everything in action. Let's now talk a little bit about this steering wheel and its design. This is not, of course, some AMG or AMG line model. This is a standard model. A nice small 3-spoke leather steering wheel with a very small, I have to say, center airbag. And nice thing, at least in my opinion, is that this center part is not a gloss black. This is some type of metal. Some shortcuts or buttons here on a far left are for the cruise control, and also on a right side all the media and the radio stuff. Behind the steering wheel we have a nice small minus and plus pedal shifters, and of course the gear selector, famously known on this Mercedes-Benz position. One great feature with the GLB, but not only with the GLB, with the most Mercedes-Benz models, we have the start-stop off, on and off button, very easy to adjust and to press it. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest, of a start-stop system, so if you are like me, then you can easily turn it off. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this interior design of a new Mercedes-Benz GLB. And for the very end, I will put the lights on. These are your headlights control on a far left, and I will put the turn signals so you can see them in action. So these are now the LED turn signals in the back with a new design for the rear lights. Just a quick sneak peek on the interior. LED turn signals on a side mirrors, and of course here in the front with a LED headlights. So this is the end of my exterior interior walk around and practicality test of a new for 2024 model year Mercedes-Benz GLB, powered by a 2-liter diesel engine, 150 horsepower, and of course combined with a automatic transmission. Before I go and wrap this video, big thanks to Jolly AUTOline for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below, and thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a very nice day.